to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Tigers will kick this away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First down here for this offense. Will hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Allen. Quick throw to the left. Off target and incomplete.
Well, they don't have completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Penn State. No chance to catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And we'll set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from the returner loses the football deep in their own territory. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Oh, the kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Checks this down to the running back. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking to chuck it again. Catch made by the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Finding some room at the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. There's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Dropping back. It's Allen. Look at this. He'll go deep again. He's got it for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here. First and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass rush closing in. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. And they pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The back's got it. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Good enough for first down yardage.
The RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're here in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have a...
And he scores! Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team pins him in and breaks him down. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You have to get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Sticking with the running game. And tackled after a small pickup there.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Aller. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Running it back. It's Brown. It's over one down. Sets up the next drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This offense scored the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Grab down the middle. It's Brown.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's moving out of the pocket. And the freshman making an impact play there.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys they were rushing? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's caught downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the catch. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Evans.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. To throw, it's Allen. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Try to add the lead now in PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Back in motion now. It's an option look. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense in a split backfield now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Klubnik. Pass is caught.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And the Tigers will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Oh, and he shanked it. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and make, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. Throw to the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? With the catch, it's Singleton. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's a run to the left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. He'll ride the back again here. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Looking for some space. It's Singleton.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Looking to pass. It's Aller. It's a quick grab.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The Nittany Lions are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Singleton. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He missed it. The lead remains 10 after that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made, a lot of space now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So quickly all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw again. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the return man runs out of bounds. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down.
If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to pass. It's Eller. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A quick throw out left, complete. Gets some space around the 30.
Penn State 31, Clemson 21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Now the all-important extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll try the right here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down from the air. Catch made on the out route. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they get him down after the completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Send the back in motion. He's running out of time here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
What a great job by this defense. Really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter of a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense and work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
They'll try the left side with a toss. Powering right past the defender. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Oh, it's a reverse. Breaking tackles. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Singleton. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. It was a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost That's thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.